everybody, welcome back to Radical Red, episode 15. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. I thank you for the damp rocks and heat rocks, I suppose. Oh, icy rocks too. Sand rock, deep sea tooths, okay. That caught me off guard. Thanks so much for tuning in, as always. Episode 13 and 14, we spent going through routes and talking about Pokemon. So today, we'll actually be making some progress and things like that. So I appreciate your patience through those episodes. I'm glad you guys enjoy the slower... Dude, this is so distracting. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you guys enjoy the slower episodes. And just honestly, all the comments you guys leave are just so nice. You guys are always so sweet to me and just gas me up and make me feel bigger than I actually am. So thank you for that. And I also really appreciate that you guys inform me on things that I maybe forget or whatnot. So one of those things was Duraludon. Duraludon has a mega evolution. I was talking about how I wish Duraludon had better abilities because, I mean, it's got light metal, heavy metal, and stalwart, none of which are actually good in singles. I think, well, light metal, heavy metal can be used in singles. Stalwart is its Pokemon's moves cannot be redirected to a different target by any effect. So, like, you know, if you're think of VGC and you think of how Pokemon use like follow me, you know, so this will not be affected by follow me basically in doubles, which does have its like merit, but it's not worth using a Duraludon in my opinion. But Duraludon in this game, because of its Gigantamax form, actually has a mega evolution, and it's got a custom ability called Bad Company. Bad Company prevents self-lowering stat drops and recoil. Okay, so basically if this Pokemon had close combat, it wouldn't get defense drops. If this Pokemon had Flare Blitz, it wouldn't get recoil. So Draco Meteor is not gonna, that's okay, that's disgusting. It does not get drops from Draco Meteor. I can just spam Draco Meteor without any repercussions. Steel Beam as well. Steel Beam typically loses 50% of the user's max HP stat. Not in this thing's case. Oh my god. Bad Company is a broken ability. That's crazy. I will say though, we just talked about a bad company. Let's talk about a good company. Before we continue, I wanted to give a big thank you to today's sponsor, the Ridge. It's almost Father's Day, and Ridge is having one of its biggest sales of the year, so why not get your dad a Ridge wallet? Its sleek and minimalist design was made to take the bulk out of your pockets, all while being able to hold up to 12 cards. Plus, there's room for cash. With over 30 colors and styles to choose from, including the recently released leather wallets, you'll definitely find something your dad will love. And of course, Ridge do more than just wallets. My favorite product of theirs is the key case. It securely holds up to 6 keys and prevents them from jingling. Don't just take my word for it though. Ridge has over 50,000 5-star reviews, and the Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 99 days. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. So what are you waiting for? Get your dad a gift he will love and use every day. Find the best Father's Day gift using my link, ridge.com/hood, and right now you can save up to 40% off through June 15th. That's ridge.com/hood. Thank you, Ridge, for sponsoring today's video. How'd you guys like that segue? That's all you guys. Anyways, yeah, wow, Duraludon is actually a crazy Pokemon now. A mega Duraludon at least. I do already have a Hisuian Gudra for the Dragon Steel type, but I wouldn't be opposed to picking up a mega Duraludon. There's just too many megas to use, man. Also, I want to clear this up. I feel like I don't know if I just said this on stream or if I said this in one of my Radical Red episodes, but when I refer to something as like a fan-made Pokemon, I know that Game Freak made the designs for Mega Duraludon. What I'm talking about when I say fan-made, Duraludon doesn't have a Mega Evolution. That's the fan-made part. Bad Company is a fan-made ability. The stats given to Mega Duraludon are fan-made. I'm not referring to the design of the Pokemon. I'm referring to the idea of a Mega Duraludon. Does that make sense? It's the same as in the finale of my Radical Red playthrough, my original one. I said that Primal Dialga was a fan-made Pokemon. I didn't mean Primal Dialga was literally a fan-made concept. I know of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I've played that game before. I'm talking about the stats, abilities, whatever it may have. I hope that makes sense, because it's literally got an ability called Primal Armor, which receives half damage from super effective attacks. That's insane. Dude, that Pokemon's so insane. Anyways, Brendan is here. Oh, hey, Cal. Fancy meeting you here. You took down the boss, huh? I'm really sorry I couldn't be there for it, but I was never really worried about you. I've recently obtained the Mega Ring, so I'd like to put myself to the test. I see you've got one too. Let's not hold back then. I remember this battle being one of the hardest battles in the original playthrough I did. Also, I want to say I have 100%ed Emerald Rogue now as of recording this video. I've 100%ed it. I'm planning on making some videos on it. But I think for like stream wise, maybe after I finish this Radical Red playthrough, I will start like maybe streaming the harder difficulty of Radical Red. That way, like if I don't really enjoy it, or whatever it may be, I can just I just don't want to stream it anymore. I feel it's easier to quit a stream series than it is to like start uploading a series and then not continue because whatever reason. So yeah, well I'll probably do that, you know. So stay tuned to my streams or whatever. Anyways, oh wait, why did I not set up? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I'm a Zoroark. I was like, wait, why didn't I set up grassy terrain? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, he leads Metagross. I'm definitely faster. We're Life Orb. I think Shadow Ball might not kill. It'll do a lot though. Might not. It did. Okay. I know Metagross's worst stat is his special defense. Yeah, well, technically it's his speed, and his HP is also worse than his special defense, but I don't really count HP. Yeah, whatever. His special defense is his worst defense is what I meant to say. Can you believe there was a world where Metagross was not weak to Ghost and Dark? Metagross used to be neutral to that because Steel was an insane type back in the day. It still is, to be fair. Even after the nerf Steel got, it's still the best type in the game. Mega Sceptile. Oh my god, that's actually something you guys have been yelling at me about. You guys have been telling me to give my Sceptile Bullet Seed, which, I mean, I pre-record the videos at like the start of the week so Lotad can, you know, edit them throughout the week or whatever. And like, I'm just getting these comments now like about giving Sceptile Bullet Seed, and I'm just like, dude, these videos are pre-recorded. I'm sorry I didn't see this sooner. I think there's like a 15% chance it will do less damage than Leaf Blade I saw, but like, you know, that's pretty good odds. It's pretty good odds that it will, because I'll do the math after this. Anyways, I mean, what's this thing gonna do to me? Dual Chop maybe? I don't know if you'll have it. He's a dragon type, so well, yeah, we'll U-turn. He will be faster than me. He might just straight up kill me because he's got Technician, but yeah, there's Dual Chop. That is gonna kill me for sure. Jesus Christ, that was one of his 2 Dual Chops. What a silly Pokemon. I respect it though. I genuinely really like Mega Sceptile. So we've got Sap Sipper. I mean, yeah, let's do Goodra, I think. I genuinely really like Mega Sceptile though. He's such a good Mega, so I'm glad that he got a lot of love in this game. I'll Dragon Pulse. Okay, he Swords Dancing. That's fine. I don't think I'll Oko it because unfortunately Goodra just doesn't really pack that much of a punch. I mean, Sceptile's not the bulkiest, but I think he will live, yeah. If he didn't think he would live, I don't think he would have Swords Dance there. I feel like we get Oko'd by whatever he throws at me. I'll just Dragon Pulse again. Yeah, he's got Earthquake. Okay, fair enough. Goodra is absolutely positively gone. That's fine. It allows Chugga to come in and finish with an Ice Shard. To be fair, I probably could have one-shot it with an Ice Shard. Joking, obviously. Bye-bye. Huge threat out of the way. Okay, Gardevoir with Technician now, I guess. We're holding Leftovers. I wouldn't mind Assault Vest on you, actually, Chugga. I think we'll just Boomerang. I think we can take one Moonblast, unless this thing's like holding Specs or something. I know your special defense is ass, though. Yeah, okay, we took it. This is definitely dead. Jesus. Look at that damage. Let's go, dude. Medicham. Medicham with no Mega. I actually don't know what it's... I feel like it just Ice Punches me, right? I feel like... I think I'll just Ice Shard here just for some shift damage because I know Medicham's kind of got bad bulk. Jesus. That, like... Let's think about this for a second. I use Ice Shard, a move that is not stab. It's not super effective. It's 60 power because of Technician. And look how much damage that did. That's obscene. I think we'll do Mega Absol since we'll outspeed it. And we'll just Night Slash. Yeah, okay. He switches out. Coward. You're going into Crawdon. I think this is still gonna pack a hell of a punch, especially if I crit. Well, mainly if I crit, I think. Resisted from a Crawdon. Crawdon's not the bulkiest Pokemon. Yeah, okay, that wasn't even a crit. Crawdon is a threat though, especially if he gets out of hand. My main concern is he might just go for the attack because he might just see the kill. Yeah, let's just... it's risky business. You know what? Let's just attack. I might be like being a bit too frugal with my Pokemon. There's the crit. Nice. Are you gonna Swords that? He's superpowering. Okay, that's fine. Alternatively, I could have just swapped to Rillaboom, but I was worried it would like set up and then just like kill my whole team, so I'd rather do damage to it, you know. All right, Rillaboom just kills it here. Bye-bye. Explode. We love Explode. Explode is a machine in this game. I know it gets Boom Burst. It's got Punk Rock as well, which sound-based moves have their power multiplied by 1.3, which is essentially Life Orb damage. And they also take half damage from sound-based moves too, which is really cool. So yeah, Boom Burst. I know this guy likes running Flamethrower. It just depends on which one does more damage. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to Drain Punch. I don't think it'll OHKO me. I almost OHKO'd him. Okay. Boom Burst. Yeah, Boom Burst does more damage. I mean, that's assuming it has Flamethrower, but Boom Burst, yeah, I figured Boom Burst would probably do more damage. Jesus. Okay, I underestimated him. Well, this is bad. Look at that. Jeez Louise, man. I think we just lose here because of Medicham. Yeah, not much can be done. Yep. Critical hit too. I mean, I don't think it mattered though. To be fair, I kind of got jump scared by Brendan. I wasn't actually like prepared for the battle. All right, I'm gonna give in to you guys. I'm gonna give Bullet Seed to our Sceptile instead of Leaf Blade. So this is a 25 move. Technician boosts it by 1.5, right? So that makes it a 37.5 each Bullet Seed. 2 Bullet Seeds is the minimum, so 37.5. I think it might actually just round down to 37. So at minimum, we'll be doing 74 power worth of Bullet Seeds, which, you know, it's 16 lower than Leaf Blade. So if we get really unlucky and we only get 2 Bullet Seeds, we get 74 power. But if we get at least 1 more, we get 111, which is 21 higher than Leaf Blade. So I see the appeal. If we get 4 Bullet Seeds, that's 148 power move. And then if we get 5 Bullet Seeds, that's 185 power move. That is obscene. So like the damage potential is huge. I'm just not a fan of inconsistency personally, but I understand why you guys like it. Also, as for a stab Hyper Voice, I honestly was waiting for Zoroark to learn a special normal move. I don't know what I thought it would learn. So I think I'm just gonna drop Nasty Plot. I think Zoroark's job on the team is just gonna come in and nuke something, and then that'll kind of be it. I don't really see myself setting up and sweeping or anything with Zoroark. It's just a bit too frail. But yeah, I don't know what I was waiting for Zoroark to learn. But Hyper Voice is definitely the best special move it gets in terms of normal special moves. I didn't think about it too much, you know. I was just like, you know, he'll learn whatever he learns. He doesn't actually, looking at it, he doesn't actually learn that many like special moves by level up. Most of his moves are physical, and you can run a physical Zoroark. 100 base attack is nothing to like laugh at, you know, and that's why I'm running my Zoroark mixed, so U-turn still gets a bit of damage. But yeah, to the person that commented, I don't know why that Zoroark doesn't have Hyper Voice yet, because I forgot. I was waiting for him to learn something by level up. I don't know what exactly. I always forget Hyper Voice is a move. All right, let's get this shit, man. All right, round 2. Shadow Ball this boy. Bye bye. He brings in his Mega Sceptile and goes for Dual Chop, right? So why don't we go into Chugga? Absolutely drink this, and then we go for an Ice Shard. Let's see how much this does. I'm just curious. No way. Absolutely no way. It's 4 times effective, I know, but like, come on, man. That's obscene. I'm just gonna stay in Boomerang because, well, I mean, I actually think we adaptability, maybe not. Yeah, okay. I was like, maybe we'll take that. There's no point in switching. Let's go into Hestu. Let's turn around and be like, hey, let me teach you how to use a Sceptile. Let's hit him with a Bullet Seed. 1 Bullet Seed. How much damage does this do? Jesus. Okay, we only need 2 Bullet Seeds for Crawdon. Exploit comes in. See, I'm really glad I kept Blight. So I'm gonna go into Blight now and take the Boom Burst. Hee. Rolled. I'm gonna hit him with a Hyper. Oh wait, yeah, Hyper Voice. It's not gonna do much because of the Punk Rock, I imagine. Yeah, Punk Rock. Surf's the best you got, huh? I'm not sure if Flamethrower would do more. I'll Flamethrower. I don't know. Like, okay, Flamethrower would have done more. If I was behind Illusion, Flamethrower would have done more. Oh, we live. Okay, well, we just 1v1 to Explode. Get rolled. Double Edge. Yeah, see what I mean? He just learns physical moves. No, thank you. 2 Pokemon left. Medicham. Shadow Ball. Nope. Oh, wait, you're fast. Wait, are you Scarf Medicham? Yeah, I do distinctly remember that, actually. Scarf Medicham. All right, well, into Hestu. Or Hestu. I'll just Bullet Seed whatever wants to switch in. Yeah, it's Gardevoir. I was like racking my brain trying to figure out what he had left. 1 Bullet Seed. Jesus. 2 Bullet Seeds. Yeah, see, we got unlucky there and only hit twice, but I don't think a Leaf Blade would have been enough to finish off anyway. So yeah, Bullet Seed's definitely the way to go with this Sceptile. It's surprising because I think, you know, I figured maybe Radical Red would have been like, no, we have to make Sceptile a big bad Leaf Blade user because, you know, that's kind of like his thing. I don't know if a Scarf Medicham outspeeds me. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think it does. Scarf Medicham is probably gonna go for an Ice Punch if it lives after 2 bullets. Yeah, it's really, I'm just getting low rolled here. Like in the same thing though, like Leaf Blade wouldn't have killed. Leaf Blade wouldn't have killed unless I got crit or whatever. So it's just the game we play. That's fine. Scarfed into Ice Punch. We'll just go into Slowbro here to finish this off. Don't freeze me. Thanks. Bye-bye. And that's all she wrote. Much easier time with Brendan this time around, I think. Thanks for being a sport as always. Sabrina's badge, you should be able to use this. Thanks. Safe travels, pal. You too, man. Oh, care package sheet. You've obtained these items. 48 PP maxes. Oh. Okay, thank you. This is a pretty good team, I think. I like it. I like it. I got really lucky with that Grookey roll because apparently like any sort of like starter could have come from that egg, and I just happened to get like one of the most broken ones. I would argue. It's funny. I see these like YouTube polls. It's like, oh, choose the most broken starter, and the options will be like Greninja, Incineroar, Charizard, or Rillaboom, and like Greninja will have the highest votes, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Rillaboom is way better than Greninja. I guess it depends on the format, of course. You know, singles, Greninja's pretty good. Doubles, Rillaboom is pretty good. I would say like Incineroar and Rillaboom are like some of the most polarizing starters though. Mainly Incineroar though. Incineroar is probably the best Pokemon in the game, just in terms of VGC. Like Incineroar was such an insane Pokemon in VGC, man. Anywho, something else last episode you guys corrected me on was Corsola. I was a little confused as to why they gave Unburden to Corsola. And it turns out it's because of power. Oh no, it's Meteor Beam. It's Meteor Beam, right? Meteor Beam Power Herb? Yeah, Meteor Beam. There it is. Meteor Beam is a move it learns by TM. But essentially what Meteor Beam does, Meteor Beam is a 2-turn move, and it raises the user's special attack stat by 1 on turn 1, and then it attacks turn 2. But if you pair this with I believe it's a Power Herb, right? There's like 2 herbs. Power Herb. Holders 2-turn moves complete in 1 turn, except for Skydrop. It's a single use item. So if you use Power Herb Meteor Beam, you are getting a +1 special attack. You're dropping a base 120 power rock type move all in 1 turn, and then you activate Unburden, which if the Pokemon loses this held item for any reason, its speed is doubled as long as it remains active, has this ability, and is not holding an item. So basically this turns Corsola into like a speed machine. Like 55 base speed is low, but you mainly want to be looking at the actual raw numbers. If you get a timid Corsola and you max out its speed at level 100, the highest it can go is 229. That's of course Radical Red's changes. There's a Radical Red Pokemon Showdown. Let me do that instead. Never mind, I cannot connect to the server for some reason. Let's just take a Pokemon with base 55 speed like Blissey. Let's just pretend this is a Corsola, okay? So like I said, the highest, you know, it can go is 229. With Unburden, that doubles. So you get 458 speed. You can be faster than an Electrode. 458 speed versus 438 speed. With Unburden Corsola is now faster than Electrode. And you have to think about it, a lot of these like faster Pokemon are generally frail. So Electrode's a good benchmark because, I mean, it jumps from Electrode all the way up to Regieleki. Unfortunately, Unburden Corsola cannot outspeed Regieleki. I mean, I think there's other Pokemon in between, but I think we're just looking at like Scarlet and Violet's metagame right now or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you're going to want to be, I mean, this is Radical Red's Pokedex. Electrode seems to be the fastest. Electrode, Deoxys, Mega Alakazam. Oh wait, that's with the move Teleport. I lied to you, sorry. I knew Pheromosa was a thing. Yeah, you could outspeed Pheromosa. Maybe you could even outspeed Ninjask. Nah, Ninjask does outspeed you, and of course Ninjask also has speed boost anyway. But yeah, that's just the potential. From base 55 speed, outspeeding base 151 is, I would say, the benchmark here. Like when I was younger, something I used to do was I used to take the base speed and I used to multiply the base speed. And that's just not how you do it. You have to look at the actual raw numbers. So like it is possible for a base 55 Pokemon with maximum speed investment, once you double its speed, you can outspeed a max speed Pheromosa. Like that's just crazy. I don't want to ramble about it too long, but like look at Corsola's special attack. Like just you're going to be nuking things with this Pokemon. So yeah, pretty cool change in my opinion. Another sort of correction from last episode, actually. It's not even so much a correction, just more of an acknowledgement. I talked about Togekiss with like, you know, Serene Grace and how it learns Aeroblast. That's to be paired with Super Luck. Super Luck, you know, makes the critical hit ratio raised by 1. If you've got Aeroblast, which also increases the critical hit ratio, which I'm assuming is by 1, that's a 50% chance to critical hit with a base 100 power flying type stab move. If you give it the scope lens, it's just going to be guaranteed crits. It's really easy to get like tunnel visioned with Togekiss, or well, just any Pokemon in general, but with Togekiss usually you're running Serene Grace on it. And something personal about me, it's kind of like I guess a joke almost. I don't know the best way to put it, but like people like to joke around and say that people with ADHD don't have like object permanence or whatever. That is genuinely such an issue for me. I just tunnel vision into things so bad, and I feel like that's just like that's part of the reason why I'm like, oh, Togekiss, Serene Grace. That's like all it does. It's like, yeah, of course, it's got super luck too, man. So it's very easy for me to forget about things like that. Like the same with Sand Rush on Dracozolt and Dracovish. Just completely forgot that it got Sand Rush because usually you want Strong Jaw on it. Usually you want Choice Scarf, you know? Very easy to get tunnel visioned. And I really do appreciate and like that Radical Red is exploring these alternative ways to run these Pokemon, you know? Anyways, I think we're gonna make an attempt at the poison gym. Okay, you know what, let's go ahead and build our Simipour first before we do. I've been meaning to add a new Pokemon to the team this episode, so let's just do it now before we take on any gym. It might not be in our best interest to bring our grass types with us either, so let's get our first water type Pokemon made, because we've actually not had a water type this whole time, which is hilarious to me. So quick reminder, Simipour has the ability Sage Power, which is essentially Guerrilla Tactics, but for special attacks. And if you don't know what Guerrilla Tactics does, it essentially gives it a choice band as an ability. So uses up special attack by 50%, but only uses its first picked move. So in that regard, you can just give this thing a choice scarf, or I mean even a choice specs if you wanted to like make it even stronger, and like you can just kind of like haul ass with this Pokemon. I mean, obviously the downside is you're locked into one move, but like, yeah, it's Sage Power. Oranguru gets it too, which is really, really neat. The Elemental Monkeys and Oranguru gets it, and I just think it's such a cool ability. So we're gonna max out your IVs. Now let me think about this. So Simipour has 101 base speed. It's actually pretty fast. Its physical attack is actually the same as its special attack. That's interesting. A lot of Pokemon in Radical Red have actually been raised to 100 base speed. So I think just running Timid max speed Simipour will definitely be valuable. Actually, maybe we're going to be wanting to run Scarf though. So let me think about this actually. It's either Timid Specs or Modest Scarf, I reckon. I think we'll do Modest Scarf maybe. At level 100, a Modest Scarf Simipour reaches 451 speed, which actually outspeeds Pheromosa. So let's do Modest. Now, my only thing is now I need to find the choice scarf. Okay, so you get this scarf from defeating Price. So we're not going to be able to use Scarf Simipour yet. That's not the end of the world though. Yeah, not too much thought is going to go into this one though. We're just going to do the classic 252, 252. That's just how this sort of Pokemon has to be. So 26 of each, and then one left over for special defense. And we just drug up our monkey. And there we have full EV trained Simi Sunshine. It might be worth running this thing Timid right now actually, just because of the fact that I don't have choice specs or choice scarf, whatever. So yeah, we'll do Timid for now, but we will change it to Modest Scarf. So it does actually have access to Flip Turn, which is good. I was hoping it had access to U-Turn, so Flip Turn I'll take. Ice Beam, of course, we absolutely want that. Yeah, those are the only moves I can actually give it at the moment, which is a little lackluster. I'm thinking maybe I will do Surf over Scald, because I really want this thing to be all about damage. We'll see if we have like, I don't know, in terms of move relearn, yeah, it doesn't actually learn any moves because we caught it as a Simipour, and it's a Stone Evolution, I think, and Stone Evolutions typically just, they do not learn move for some reason. Well, we may as well level this guy up to level 65, 66 like everyone else, and we'll give him the mark of the team member. Here you go, buddy. So we're gonna come back out here to Fuchsia City. I know I said I'd fight Koga, but I actually want to go to the Safari Zone. Thank you. You guys already know the deal with the Safari Zone. Oh wow, there's no Dex Nav in here, huh? Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is actually just a really good Pokemon in general to use in playthroughs. I mean, I know like a lot of like Nuzlockers use it. I don't believe it's changed at all in Radical Red. By the looks of it, it hasn't changed at all, which is fine. It doesn't need to. I used the Wobbuffet in my Emerald Rogue, one of my Emerald Rogue playthroughs. It was on my shiny run. It was such a reliable team member. Some Leaf Stones. I'm mainly here for Surf, as you guys know. Heracross at night. Okay, cool. I want the custom Megas though. I don't think they would have made any changes to Heracross's Mega. Yeah, it still has Skill Link. Still has 75 base speed, still has 185 base attack. Absolutely crazy, mon. Cast Form, I believe they made Cast Form good, didn't they? Yeah, they buffed Cast Form stats from 70 across the board to 85 across the board. Forecast now summons weather based on the held weather rock, then changes the type to match the weather. So if I get a Cast Form and I give it, I guess, a Heat Rock, it will turn it into the Sunny Form and it will summon Drought. Snowy, of course, would then summon Hail, and then Rainy would summon Rain. That's actually really good. It learns like a load of really good moves, you know, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Hydro Pump. You get Solar Beam as well, Flamethrower. Like, man, this one it's pretty good. I'll catch one. Why not, man? I kind of want to try it low key. Why are you being so difficult, dude? All right, we got it. 7 balls later. All right, I'll let him go to box 25. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll give it a look. We've got a TM over here, Rising Voltage. Oh god. Rising Voltage is a crazy move. Doubles power of electric terrains up. We have Beedrillite. Ooh, Bisharp in the grass. Interesting. Klefki. Oh man, I love Klefki, unironically. Klefki hasn't changed at all by the looks of it, because I mean it doesn't really need it. Klefki is just a hazard setter. We have a Megastone up here, Pidgeot. Yup. Gold Teeth. Ew. And if we come here, we get Surf. Let's go. Thanks, dog. Let's come over here and we get Solar Blade. Ooh, that's a physical Solar Beam. It's actually 5 base power higher than Solar Beam, which is interesting. So it's 125 instead of 120. Solar Blade's kind of a gimmicky move. Like I don't really think there's many Pokemon that really use it well. I mean, obviously like Sun teams would use it well, but like Rain teams are just better than Sun teams, unfortunately. In this game, Aegislash gets it though, which is interesting. A lot of Pokemon get Solar Blade in this game. Zacian gets it. Very cool. It's boosted by Blade Master as well. So Solar Blade actually might be like actually pretty good in this game. I'm just talking traditionally. Solar Blade doesn't add much. You know, Solar Blade, whenever I've seen it used, it's always just been like a funny haha move in free-for-alls. So if you go give this geezer his gold teeth, he gives me strength. Cool. So we're rolling in HM. So we got Rock Blast, Rock Smash, Strength, and now Surf. Or well, now Strength, we had Surf. We can't surf in the water yet, unfortunately, but we're gonna teach Surf to our Simipour instead of Scald for now. I just like it a little bit more. And with that, let's go ahead and actually hold on. Let's go ahead and take the Expert Belt and give it to Sunshine. We're about to do a Poison Gym. I don't think there's like a good answer definitively, because I would say Poison types are probably also going to be carrying some Dark moves, because you know I've got some Ghost types I could bring to resist Poison, but yeah, like I said, probably going to be carrying some Dark moves. I mean, like Knockoff is, you know, huge. Maybe we'll just take Marowak anyway. I'll draw Rillaboom for now. Sceptile has Bulldoze, so you know Sceptile actually might find some pretty good use here. Yeah, you know what? I think this is actually a decent team for this gym. I'm not sure who I would swap out. I mean, obviously Views is poisonous, super effective on poison, I should say. So maybe Views would be good here too, actually. We'll see how it goes with this team though. You can always swap out Simipour with Views. Anyways, yo, Salazzle, you're gonna be fast. Oh, never mind, I'm faster. Bye-bye. What a great battle. You're faster than me. But if I was holding a Choice Scarf, I would be faster than you. Nope, I'm faster because I guess these guys just don't need to be train their Pokemon. That's fine. I'm locked into one move, so I have to swap out against Appleton. Sideshell Arm this hoe. Incineroar. I'm gonna teleport. Clean switch into Red Rum here. Boomerang this bitch. Why am I faster than you? I mean, yeah, EVs. Duh. I mean, I don't have any speed EVs though. Interesting. Yeah, these guys are a joke. And these Pokemon are trying to live my surfs. The downside of timid. If only I could be modest. Simipour's getting the job done though. Alright, we didn't battle that guy in the bottom left, but I can't be bothered honestly. Let's see what Koga has for us. A mere child like you dares to challenge me. The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Speed brings abrupt doom. Being outsped can render foes helpless. Despair the frightening horror of my speed demons. Okay, he's all about speed it seems. Makes me wish I had Choice Scarf Simipour to put him in his place a bit. Koga, okay. Swallow lead. I'll just Ice Beam. Boom Burst, okay. I assume I take a lot of damage and die probably. Jesus, Swallow. Oh, it's got Aerialate in this game. Okay. So even if I was a Zoroark, it would have killed me. Let's try this again. Let's lead Goodra. We can Iron Head. We should take this a lot better. Absolutely drank that. Let's go, Goodra. Yeah, Swallow's not taking hits, man. He swaps out Swallow, wants to save it for later, I suppose. Greninja. So he's not so much about poison types. He's more about fast ninja Pokemon, I guess. Greninja's here. Greninja, I have a feeling it might have like low kick. I'm gonna protect just the scout. Yep, Dark Pulse. Okay, so I guess he's not really like, okay, I mean, okay. I guess I'll just like Dragon Pulse. Oh, he's withdrawing. Okay, do you have nothing for Goodra? This is a poorly thought out Pokemon if you've got nothing for Goodra. Dragon Pulse that boy, half his health. Bye-bye. Well, Dragon Pulse. Oh yeah, Mega Toxicity. I remember this. Dude, I love this design so much. Like that is one of the biggest downsides of Pokemon Sword and Shield is like they introduced all these sick designs just for them to not get used at all like in the future of Pokemon. Like Gmax Toxicity is Gorgeous, man. I love that. And Goodra's just sitting here kind of tanking hits, doing its thing. Doesn't even have Earthquake or anything. Oh, we only killed one Pokemon to be fair. Ooh, Pult comes in. Okay. I think I'll just Dragon Pulse because like, yeah, okay, you're also a special attacker. Pult is usually physical, actually. It's Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, even in Radical Red, Pult is a physical attacker. Interesting. And he lives on 1 HP magically. I'm going to protect for some healing. Take another Dragon Pulse and he dies to Life Orb. Drapion. Ah, this is the big bad guy we got to be afraid of. Talked about it before. This thing got a nerf in attack, but it's worth it because it gets Wicked Blow, which is always a critical hit. And it has Sniper, which critical hit damage is multiplied by 1.5. It's like, it just does crazy damage. I feel like Wicked Blow's coming my way. I'm going to protect just to see. You Scarf Wicked Blow. Yeah, the yikes. That's going to hurt. This is what I mean by like dark, like even though it's a poison gym, I could see myself getting hit by dark moves. I don't know if there's much I can do besides just letting Goodra go down. Goodra has kind of been hauling ass though, so I don't know if this is in my best interest. There's nothing I could switch to that would take it. Something was dying. I'm fine with Goodra going down. It did amazing. I think Chugga can take one and then we'll just finish it with Boomerang. Just watch how much damage this does to Donphan. Like Donphan of all Pokemon. This, like that is like over half my health. Donphan's physical defense is insane. Finish it off with a Boomerang. Greninja comes in. I don't have a Goodra anymore to wall it. I think we'll go into Sunshine. Take an Ice Beam. Don't freeze me or frostbite me or whatever. For no shot, man. I'll just surf back, I guess. I'm dead. Oh, it's a Battle Bond Greninja. Okay, that's why it wasn't Rockin' Protein. That's fine, because I do have Mega Sceptile. It puts it up to 132 base speed, but that's fine because the Mega Sceptile is faster. I'll just hit him with a Bullet Seed and he will die. Just having that like guarantee of like I can outspeed almost every Pokemon is just way too valuable. 2 Pokemon left. A Salgor. I know this guy generally likes the like Final Gambit and stuff. Oh yeah, wait, we speed tie with this thing, don't we? I'm fighting this Pokemon a lot more than I would like to. I'm gonna go into a Lolowak to either take Final Gambit or Bug Buzz. Sludge Bomb, that's fine too. That does a lot. It must be that sheer force coming in, huh? I'll go for a Boomerang here because as you may or may not know, resisted moves do double damage with Bone Zone. Jesus Christ. Absolutely rolled. Last Pokemon is the Swellow. I'll just Shadow Bone it in case I live. Don't think I will though. Yeah. All right, let's just finish off a classy way. You know what's going on. Ice Shard. And there we have it. The Soul Badge is now mine. Now that you have the Soul Badge, you can serve us out of battle and take a Sludge Bomb. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Foe is drenched in toxins, inflicted damage with the chance of poison. You want to Tox Tricite? Show me a Pokemon you've invested in speed. I'll gladly hand one over. Sure, you're Goodra. Not fast enough, child. Oh, you got to lead with it? Okay. Pokemon we've invested in speed. Well, Sceptile's all about speed. Thank you. Favorite items as well. Life Orb. Very cool. Now that we have Surf, let's get the item in the Safari Zone I've been waiting for a long time. Grassy Glide. Rillaboom's signature move, basically. It's not actually, but it may as well be with like how well he uses it. Grassy Glide is a priority move in grassy terrain, and it's just obscene. It's a 70 base power move. Priority moves are generally not that strong unless you're extreme speed. Golduck also live in the water, which Golduck actually has his own custom ability, which we talked about already. But it's got Neuroforce. Basically, it's not custom actually. It's Necrozma's ability, Ultra Necrozma's ability. I forgot that was Ultra Necrozma's ability. I thought it was like a reskin, but yeah, Neuroforce is just Ultra Necrozma's ability. Golduck has that. He's also a water psychic type, of course. Frillish has access to Water Bubble, and so does Jellicent, of course. Water Bubble is an absolutely insane ability that is typically exclusive to Araquanid. So those are some more water Pokemon that we could use. Cloud9 is also good on Golduck because like there's so much weather in this game, so like it might be worth investing in like a Golduck just for Cloud9, you know. Someone commented saying that like Golduck's basically essential in like a Radical Red Hardcore Nuzlocke because of Cloud9. Ooh, Spinda. I don't know if I talked about it, but they buffed Spinda to have 80 in each stat. Usually Spinda only had 60 in each stat, so that's a pretty big buff overall, I would say. Spinda is of course known for running Contrary and superpower, kind of like his whole gimmick. Surprised they didn't make him a fighting type as well. Meltan? Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't know we got Meltan in the wild in this game. All right, Melmetal is a crazy good Pokemon. They didn't change him at all as far as I'm aware. Maybe they just like allowed him to learn moves that he usually doesn't. Melmetal generally, like the biggest suffering point of Melmetal is lack of moves, really. Melmetal is a Pokemon that was originally introduced via Pokemon Pokemon Go. Look at these stats. These are just its real stats. Huge physical bulk, huge physical attack. It's really slow. It's a pure steel type. It's got Iron Fist as its only ability. It's got a signature move called Double Iron Bash, which is a move that hits twice. It's got 60 base power, so it's a 120 power move. And the reason why it's good that it's hitting twice is because, like it says here, if it first hit breaks the target substitute, it will take damage for the second hit. So you can break substitutes, you can break sturdies, you can break focus sashes with moves that hit twice. It's got a 30% chance to flinch, which that's just insane. Other Pokemon actually learn it in Radical Red. Registeel, Mawile, Escavalier, Copperajah. That's really cool. I didn't know they also learned Double Iron Bash. Mawile getting it is kind of huge. But yeah, it's boosted by Iron Fist as well, which is even more crazy. It's a 78 power move, and then you times that by 2. 156 power move from a Melmetal. This Pokemon is dumb. There's a reason why this Pokemon is like a part of the Radical Red sort of like Elite Four team. This thing doesn't even need to use its G-Max form to make a Mega Evolution. Like, it does not need it. Although G-Max Melmetal is really cool. Max Revive. Wow, thanks, man. We have Expanding Force. Excellent. And also the Lopunite. Druddigon actually got a little bit of a buff in Radical Red. It's slower, which is kind of a buff because it's better in Trick Room. And its HP is higher. It also learns Draco Barrage, which is absolutely crazy. I've talked about it briefly before, I believe, but Draco Barrage is a dragon move that can hit fairy types, and it also changes if it's physical or special based on whatever the Pokemon has a higher stat of. So just diverse ass move. There's no switch ins to it basically, which is always scary. Oh baby, you can find Zora in here. Yeah, lots of Pokemon to choose from in Radical Red. Like, there's lots of lots of cool Pokemon to choose from. It's honestly like really overwhelming, but also it adds like good replay value, I think. You know, if you want to do another run and try a different team or whatever, you know, oh, I didn't get to use Mega Druddigon in this run. Let me just let me do another playthrough and let me try running Mega Druddigon this time, you know. Oh, let me do a mono water playthrough of Radical Red or something, you know, like stuff like that. So over here we have the Meteor Beam TM. Oh geez. That's what we were talking about earlier with Cursula. And would you look who it is on the very route? You know what? I feel like we have to pick it up now. So something I actually didn't know. Apparently, Pokemon from raids are guaranteed to have their hidden ability, so you don't have to Dream Ball them or anything. All right, so we come over here. We get the Slowburnite. Cool. Wait, I just realized Sceptile stands on one too. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, Hisuian Avalug's here. Jesus. So now we have Surf. We can come to Route 19. And if we come down this way, down here, we have the Drednaw, which is one of the Mega Evolutions I was tempted to use. Mega Drednaw is a water fighting type in this game, which is like it's a better typing than Water Rock, I think, I would say. It's got good speed, it's got strong jaw. I feel like it's just a decent Mega. Like, it's nothing like astounding. I feel like Mega Sceptile's kind of a little bit broken. But yeah, like Mega Drednaw is kind of crazy. So let's actually do a little bit more box sorting. Let's put the potential Pokemon over here. Let's put the actual team members over here. These guys are like, I don't think I'll use Magikarp. I'll just put you through here. Magby's like my flame body guy, so I'll just put him down here. Let's get Drednaw sorted out. Well, why don't we? Yeah, those stats need to go, man. Actually, before we continue, I did this a couple episodes ago, but I think we needed to beat like Koga or something first. So now I have a Lucario. Please give me the Lucario. Wait. Oh wait, wait. Oh wait, what the? Oh, power levels, rising generation. Lucario found itself outclassed. Do you think Mega Lucario is busted? No. Oh, never mind then. Wait. Oh, its biggest flaw? Oh, Lucario somewhat struggles to get what it wants with 4 move slots. You think Mega Lucario is busted? Of course, I noticed yours is missing a Mega Stone. Okay, so you just got it. Mega Lucario is a really amazing Mega. Higher base speed and insane ability adaptability. Yep, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, another one of the, that's how you get one of the items. There's like specific guys. Like you can get the Swampert. We already talked about this in a previous episode, but you can get like the Swampert from like, there's a kid in Saffron or whatever. You just got to show the kid the Swampert and be like, oh my god, you like Swampert too. That's so cool. I don't really plan on using Mega Lucario. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I gotta do it. So I'm thinking about Drednaw and I don't actually know what to do for its stats. 85 base speed isn't like awful. If I did Jolly max speed, I would be speed tying with like all these guys. 85 seems to be like middle of the pack almost. So like Jolly max speed like allows me to speed tie with like a lot of these Pokemon, you know? But like I'm trying to think like why would I want to speed tie with them? Like Nidoking would typically be running like a Scarf or something, for example, you know? Or yeah, I'm not sure if running max speed into Drednaw is like worth it. It might be worth like speed creeping Gyarados or something. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? It's I would only get like 32 EVs left over if I was speed creeping Gyarados, so not really worth in my opinion. I think we'll just do Jolly max speed, max attack. I think it's got like decent enough natural bulk to just like sort of take hits. So Drednaw's learning Jaw Log, which is of course affected by Strong Jaw. But in this game, it's actually a fighting type move, which typically it's a dark type move. I imagine they did this because, I mean, Crunch already exists. So yeah, Jaw Lock, pretty good. Probably just drop Rock Tomb, why not? And then at level 72 it learns Aqua Fang, which is like the last move it learns. So that's obviously like the best move it has. And it gets Aqua Fang. Might be worth keeping Aqua Jet, so we'll get rid of Protect, I think. And there you go, Mega Drednaw. I'm looking at it. Apparently Drednaw gets Shell Smash as an event. There's an event Drednaw with Shell Smash. So this feels a little bad. It feels like my Drednaw is inferior, but like, I don't know. I'm down for an all-out attacking Drednaw. I think Crunch is actually better than Ice Fang. Using our friend's PKM help. Hold on. This website right here. Water, Dark, and Fighting. Only 10 Pokemon resist those 3 types of moves, which is Marill, Azumarill, Mega Altaria, Cottony, Whimsicott, Primarina, Morlul, Shiinotic, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Those are the only Pokemon that resists this combination of moves. Whereas if we take away Dark and do Ice instead, there's even more Pokemon that resist these combination of moves. So like Crunch is better in terms of like, you know, how many Pokemon you can hit. So we'll do Crunch instead of Ice Fang. So let's make him Jolly and he's all good to go. You have a Strong Jaw, Drednaw, Mega Drednaw. And that's actually where I'm going to end today's episode off. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I feel so much better having recorded this because I feel like the last episodes I felt a little like, I say a little, I felt so like sporadic and just like there wasn't really a purpose to the video. I don't know, I just felt bad about the last 2 episodes I made, but you know, it's a series. I can't really just be like, no, don't upload those. So yeah, feeling much better. Did a lot of stuff today, really proud. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a fat like on it, check out the sponsor, and I'll see you guys next time.